Hit him. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Preparing for My TED Talk. No, I'm just kidding. Welcome to Sunday Babble, where I talk about some things over some gameplay footage of my games that I've played before. This week, we're going to talk about self contentness, being self content. And I'm going to break it down into two categories. So, we're going to have um, outward appearances and also status in life. So, as I was growing up, um, we had sandwiches a lot. That's how we could afford sometimes. And sandwiches are good. I love sandwiches. Um, One day I was eating a sandwich with some juice, and my mom told me that because the way I would eat it, bite, drink, and she said that doing that would make you have like love handles or like bill. So she made it sound like such a bad thing, like it was such a horrible thing to happen that I stopped doing that for a day or two. Then I did it again because it's just so good. But that's just the kind of thing that um, society expects for people, mostly women too, and it's something that she projected onto me. So that's one way that um, you could be self-content. It's one way where uh, you could also be self-conscious about. So not only did that whole experience make me kind of self-conscious, but it also got me into a mindset where as much as possible, I could not get love handles. So that ever since then, I've kind of been like into exercising a lot. When I was young, I would bike, I would go running. Uh, yeah, lots of physical activity. Just well, maybe looking back at it, it was an attempt to not get any love handles because that love handles just means fat. Um, I've been an active person ever since, and if I could, I'd go gym. I've been thinking about it this for a while now, but yeah. So that's one way that you could be self-content with yourself, even if you're not. Um, but you know, even if you aren't self-content, uh, there are ways you can improve yourself. There's always some way you can improve yourself. So the second part, which is like status in life. We're talking things like a job, family, relationships. People would ask you sometimes, are you a manager? Do you have any wife, any kids? Do you have a car of your own? And that's something that not everyone has. Not everyone has the opportunity to own or to have at this point in our life. Um, and for me, I'm at the stage where where my friends and people that I know, they're all getting married or having kids, those kinds of things. People are graduating law, going abroad, excelling in life. But for me, I feel like I'm just staying still, um, not improving at all. But I think this is a common experience from everyone. I think at some point everyone feels this way. No one is really content with themselves. Um, but I think it's more of a like a grass is greener kind of thing. It's that kind of feeling where um, you envy what other people have. I think that's also just what makes us human. Also, it's a way for us to improve ourselves. Mm, but there was a movie that I saw before called The Bucket List. I'm not gonna explain the whole movie, but it's you just learn that you don't need money to be happy, which I think is something important that people need to know. Because worldly possessions can only get you so far in life. They can only make you so happy. I think at the point it starts diminishing. Um, yeah, so it's better to be content with what you have and not covet what people what other people have, because you know having that feeling of missing out is not very good. So to answer the question, am I content with myself where I am in life? And I think I am. I am. But at the same time, even though I don't mind my I don't mind like my outward appearances or my status or work or whatever, I'm still trying to improve myself as we should. Um, because you know how there are all these people trying to learn new things. Like there are these geezers still going to school. There are some senior citizens who are finishing high school only now, and I think that's a good way to improve yourself. They could have a huge family, you know. They could be successful in their own way, but always learn to always try to improve yourself day by day, and I think that's an important part. So if anyone out there is feeling insecure, just know that um, you have your own strengths. You have um, beauty that no one else has also, and even if you have none of those, um, you're still important to other people. Um, your mom, siblings. If you have none, well, I don't think you watch my show anyway. But yeah, it's just there's always something that's good about you, and you of all people should be happy with what you have, because you know you have to live with yourself. Um, but yeah, um, usually these things end with a recommendation, right? So I recommend just going out there. Um, maybe you've been sitting down too long, so maybe get up, maybe take a light walk, go out, do some light stretching, see the world, see the trees, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.